Meteorologist Clay Smith is staying by in Storm Alert Weather Center with a full look at the forecast. Hey, Clay.
Hey, Mary Frances. I hope everyone has had a good start to their weekend. It's been kind of a dreary, cold day for us with periods of light rain. That rain gets a little bit heavier tonight as the system slowly starts to approach from the west. Now, we're starting to see signs of some pretty heavy snow here in northern Arkansas, kind of wrapping around the system. So as that cold air starts to kind of get entrapped into this low pressure, we're going to see that changeover on the backside of this, eventually moving our direction going into your Sunday. So again, Sunday is going to be the wintry aspect of this. Tonight, mainly rain. However, there could be a few snowflakes mixing in at times, maybe even a little bit of sleet along the plateau and in the higher elevations. Here in the valley tonight, just plain rain, just because temperatures, well, they're just too warm to support any wintry weather. It's 43 here in Chattanooga, 45 into Dalton, 43 in Murphy, and 43 in Athens, now 39 in Altamont. So again, that transition will occur likely in the morning hours. So again, this is a very complicated system to say the least, because we're looking at winter weather advisories into Dalton, winter storm warnings for North Georgia and portions of Polk and Monroe County, back into Murphy as well in Cherokee counties, and now we're looking at a plateau counties in our viewing area dealing with the winter storm warning as well that goes into northeast Alabama. So I think eventually we're going to have at least a winter weather advisory here in the valley, because trends are starting to show at least the potential for a little bit of accumulating snow here. So that's something we're going to watch pretty closely moving forward. But again, right now it's 43, cloudy, dreary. If you're heading out, just be mindful there's going to be some wet roadways out there. And as we track out the rest of your night, again, temperatures slowly fall into the 30s. They're going to hold pretty steady with periods of rain continuing through 6. And then going into tomorrow, that's when it gets a little interesting. So let's track this out step by step. So as we go into the 1 o'clock hour, we're starting to see that snow into places like northeast Georgia, upstate South Carolina, and western North Carolina. In fact, we could even start to see some snow in the higher elevations into Fannin and Gilmer counties. And then going into the overnight, mainly rain for the valley, but now we're starting to see a little bit of that snow mixing into the plateau. That transition could occur as early as 5 or 6 potentially, and then continue through the morning. Now here in the valley, we're going to be locked into that warmer air. So from Athens to Chattanooga, Dalton, we're going to hold on to that rain a little bit longer. But as we go into the afternoon, the trend's starting to show some of that snow showing up, but still some green in those lower elevations. So that's the tricky part of this. When will the lower elevations transition from rain to snow? Will it be after the precipitation is about to move out, or will it be earlier in the day? That's going to be very important for the snowfall accumulation potential. But again, it looks like there is going to be quite a bit of snow falling along the plateau, northern Sequatchie, Van Buren, into Grundy, Marion counties, even into northeast Alabama. And then by about 6 o'clock, most of us turn off into the snow or transition to the snow. But look, the precipitation starts to move out. So definitely complicated forecast, but we're going to do our best to keep you up to date. Again, this will likely change. It does look like the highest amounts will set up into the northern plateau, especially northern Marion counties, Grundy County, into Sequatchie and Van Buren. Anywhere from 4 to 7 inches can't be ruled out. Even the Metro Mountains signal, you could pick up a quick 1 to 3 inches. Here in Chattanooga, Cleveland, again, the valley, very complicated. If that transition takes longer, well, we're not going to be dealing with a whole lot of snow similar to our storm a couple Sundays ago. But if the transition occurs, we could have 1 to 2 inches, certainly possible across the region. But here in the northeast Alabama, 2 to 4 into Fort Payne, 1 to 3 in Scottsboro, LJ Blue Ridge could pick up anywhere from 1 inch to potentially 3 inches across the area. So again, a complicated forecast, but we're trying to get a better idea. It's going to be an impactful storm regardless. That timing Sunday morning into the afternoon, especially into the higher elevations. But again, here's the questions. How quickly will temperatures drop? When does the precipitation transition? That's going to be the biggest question, I'm thinking. And where does that heavy band set up? Where's going to be that potential for that really heavy snow? So that's something we're going to consider. But again, still going to have some impacts all across the region. But we'll continue to get a better focus on this pretty soon. As we go into your Sunday, it is going to be a storm alert weather day. That graphic is supposed to be right there, so pretend it is. Going into Monday, a few lingering snow showers. And then we stay cold with maybe even a few more snow showers by the end of the week.
Alrighty, thank you, Clay.